What's happening, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Simple Life. I am your host, Antoine, aka The Big Fella. Today we're going to be making a super simple recipe of spinach and artichoke dip. Super Bowl is right around the corner, and yes, I got the Dallas Cowboys shirt on, and yes, I know they're not in the Super Bowl. I've considered filing from divorce from this team, but you know, they're my team, so I'm going to stick with them, even though they might not be in the Super Bowl for the next 20 years. But that's neither here nor there. Today we're going to be making some spinach and artichoke dip. Super simple. You'll be able to find the recipe down in the description box below with the exact measurements. But I'm going to do this kind of fast because I like mine a little bit of a different way. It's going to be more of a exact recipe down there in the description box. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first things first, we're going to get our pan a little bit warm. About medium heat. Hit your pan with some olive oil. Then a decent amount of butter. We're just going to let this melt for a little bit because we're going to take some minced garlic and we're going to get that garlic flavor all wafting all throughout the house. That's going to let everybody know that you're making spinach and artichoke dip, and you're not even going to have to call them when it's done because they'll smell it and be looking for it themselves. Yeah, see, he even came up because he knows I'm making some spinach and artichoke dip. Alright, my pan is starting to sizzle a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and add this garlic. I like mine kind of garlicky, so I'm just going to pour some in here. For me, that's the right amount. Get this going. Let this garlic absorb some of that butter and that olive oil. Then once we get translucent, then we're going to add our spinach directly to this and wilt that down some. Alright, so we're getting a little more sizzle. That garlic is starting to get the air smelling right. A couple more minutes here, we're going to go ahead and add the garlic. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and add now. I'm sorry, we're going to add the spinach, not the garlic. Garlic's already in. There you go. Okay. Now it looks like a lot at first, but this is going to wilt down a lot. So while we're doing that, let's go ahead over here because we're going to go ahead and do this thing in a crock pot. You can do this in the oven if you want it faster, but for me, for serving purposes, I do everything straight to the crock pot. And it just makes it easier for me. Less dishes, which is a good thing. So let's go ahead and hop it over. All right, so in a crock pot, so we got it on low. I got my cream cheese in there just to get it, somewhat melted a little bit, nice and soft. We're going to add about that much mayonnaise. I'd probably say that's about 3 or 4 tablespoons or so. And then you can also tweak this to your liking. And then the same amount of sour cream. And we'll actually go ahead and get this stirred together now. Don't worry about the spinach, it's over there doing just fine. Next, we got some artichoke hearts that we're going to put in there. I'm going to go ahead and drain this off. And into the crock pot they go. Oops, give that a little stir. Kind of chop your artichoke hearts. Unless you really like them that big, then that is a-okay. Alright. Set that here. We're going to pop up. And as you can already see, it's wilted down quite a bit. Hit it with a little salt. As you can see, there's an S on there for salt. A little bit of black pepper. Stir, stir, stir. Trying to get it off the sides because that those have some crispy leaves, and I want all that butter and garlic to be in every spinach leaf possible. Now, this is wilted enough to go ahead and put directly into your crock pot. And then we're going to take all this hot spinach, throw it in there. That's going to help the cream cheese melt some more too. Now, next step, we're going to be adding some Parmesan cheese and mozzarella cheese. You want to add a cup of mozzarella cheese and a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. But for me, I like them both, so I want to do equal parts of both. Throw this right on top of that hot spinach. All right, now that it's all in there, give it a nice little stir. You can always come in and add more cheese if you wish, but what we did to that spinach is what's going to really give this the flavor that we're looking for. You can also, if you like more spinach, you can add more spinach. I prefer more spinach in mine, but trying to stay as true to the recipe as possible. You can always tweak this. You can do less sour cream, more mayonnaise, less sour cream, however you wanted to do it. I probably just said it the same, just backwards, but you get the idea. And we're already starting to look like a delicious spinach and artichoke dip. So we're gonna lid that and let it ride. All right, you guys, this thing has been in the crock pot for about an hour or so. I'm ready to taste test this thing and see what we're working with. As you can see, it looks pretty darn good. I'm going to go ahead after that bite right there with all that spinach in it. I usually add more spinach in this. I like mine really spinachy, but as you can see, piping hot. Look at all the steam coming off of that. I'm scared to put this in my mouth, to be honest with you, but here goes. Hot, but delicious. The butter and the garlic come through in that spinach really well. Yeah, super duper simple to make. Recipe is going to be down there in the comment section below. You can tweak it however you see fit. If you wanted a little more tank, you can do more mayonnaise, or if you wanted a little more milder, do the sour cream. But that is all I got for you guys, so I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Go ahead and make you some spinach and artichoke dip for your Super Bowl party, your girls' day, your guys' day, what have you. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next video.